Nancy Schepers. She's the Deputy City Manager of Infrastructure Services and Community Sustainability at the City of Ottawa. Nancy develops and oversees the implementation of management and growth accommodation strategies for the city's municipal infrastructure assets, including roads, bridges, water and wastewater systems and transit systems.
First of all, I'm going to say that even though we managed to live with hydro, we always had drinking water, so that kept the community going. So Norm, I just have to point that out. And being a woman, I have the last word on that. Listening to the minister speak, I have to say one thing. I was hearing him talk about extending the stimulus, and I was secretly celebrating that Victoria has snow, because it means they can't pave. So there might be some compelling cases to extend it. So a couple of things. I just want to say, first of all, and I'm echoing what others are saying, infrastructure is very critical to community health. And when I say community health, I mean the economic health of the community, I mean the environmental health, and I also mean the social and cultural health. The second thing I want to say is that, if we think about infrastructure within the cycle starts with the planning, and it goes right through the design, the construction, the commissioning, the rehab, and the renewal. We often focus on the new infrastructure, and we've certainly seen that with the stimulus, where we're getting a lot of new infrastructure. And we talk a lot about the state of good repair, but oftentimes that tends to suffer at the end of the day. Going back to those phases of the infrastructure through its life cycle, a couple of things I'd say that I think, is often we don't pay enough attention to that front-end planning piece. And it is within that planning piece that we have the real opportunity to assess the overall cost, both on the investment but also on the long-term ability of the community to pay for it through the financing mechanisms that we have. The other thing is the focus in terms of the rest of the cycle, when we talk about the design, the construction, and the commissioning. We really need to focus on fully understanding and considering really broad sustainability objectives and innovation. And those considerations, it often will cause us to think outside of the box, and I think that will drive innovation. The last thing I want to talk about, there has been some recent changes. What we're doing and with the transit plan that we're moving forward with, the city did a tactical plan where we did a 10-year plan for operating capital so that we could understand how we were going to pay for it going forward and where the return on investment is. The province has ordered that we do those kinds of long-term plans for our water system. We're going to do it for our wastewater system too, which again will put in place the right amount of money to maintain and the rehab and the renewal. And then the last thing I will mention is, within that context, I think it is clear that, financing mechanisms and other tools and opportunities are important as we move forward.